Hey everyone! Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Brooke and
Ashley.
all right, and we're here to just give you a little bit of a peek into pink and talk to you a little bit about what we do. So please tell us you're here because you do get to pick a gift if you watch the whole thing. And we're planning to be about 15 minutes. So stick with us. We have two words you need to memorize or write down and send to us or your consultant to get your prize. So stick with us, and we're going to try and make this short, sweet, and very entertaining. All right, Ashley, take it away, my friend.
Okay, so I am gonna pre-apologize because my allergies overtook my face this afternoon because I spent some time outside and now I'm so puffy and my voice sounds like this. So I am sorry already. Okay, so just like a quick snippet into why I started Mary Kay and what really intrigued me about Mary Kay. There's just so many things, and I get so excited because new things like pop into my brain all the time. But I really mainly started was because I wanted extra cash. I wanted extra cash to do extra things in my life. I wanted extra money to um, go on trips, to afford nice things because I like to go shopping and buy myself nice things. And um, yeah, and I like my husband and I love to go on vacation together. Um, and we like to do things. We like to go out to dinner. We like to do activities like golfing or, whatever. And one of the reasons why, I have been in Mary Kay for 4 years. And one of the biggest, I was thinking about this today, one of the biggest reasons why I stuck it out for so long as I did, or I have been, is because that it fits into the changes that have happened in my life. So when I started, we just bought this house that I moved into because my neighbors showed me the products and showed me how to sign up and all the things and answered all my questions. I was like, girl, I'm just signing up because I want the discount. Um, so I signed up for that because I knew that we needed to renovate our house. Our house had no insulation. Um, Two outlets per room, and they were like the two-prong outlets, like not even the nice outlets. So it was very cold winters, and we needed new windows too. So we needed to really gut this place. So that was one of the reasons why I signed up, because I wanted to make extra money so we could redo our house and help with those projects. And then I continued because we were trying to have a baby, and then I was having a hard time getting pregnant. So we had to go see a fertility doctor. And, insurance only covers so much. So just having the women's support system there, the female support system, when I was struggling during that time, other women were surrounded by me and were telling me go ask for help, go get a second opinion. And just having that support system was amazing. Um, and a continued support system too. As most of you know, I lost my son 3 years ago. Today is his birthday, 3 years ago. And he was a stillborn. So just having that support system in my life to just say, we're here and we're not going to forget about you. And all of those women reach out to me. Most of them reach out to me today because they don't forget about my son either. So it's all family, and we all care about each other, and we love each other, and we want to see the best for each other. So going through infertility and fertility treatments gets expensive. So having a backup plan to but pay for all of those things, and to pay for treatments, and to pay for anything that the insurance didn't want to cover, I was covered because I could pay for it out of pocket. Also, during this time in my life when we're taking a short break on fertility treatments and we're becoming foster care parents, it's time. It's being home and staying home and being available to potential foster care kids that we will potentially get into our home within the next couple of months after we get licensed. We're not even licensed yet. We're just talking about it. or we're working on getting licensed. It's just, having that time to stay home with those kids, and be a constant for them. Like that is something that you just like, you you literally cannot pay enough for. Um, and being there for those kids, and just like being a work from home, stay at home kind of mom, um, to those kids that we bring into our lives. And that is my plan, is to, when we do eventually have our own children, I am home with our kids. And having a backup plan right now, because inflation and things cost a lot of money, and still being able to afford our lifestyle, and go on vacation and eventually have children, you know, being able to do all of those things, and still like live a regular normal life. That is, you guys you need a backup plan. You need a backup plan right now, because we don't know where this world is going to end up and what's really going to happen. So that is a little bit about me and my story. And my word is sparkle.
Awesome, Ashley. And yeah, I mean, Ashley is one of the most inspiring people. I call her my little sister, because we're a lot alike, but we've been through a lot together, together separately, coming together, being at odds as well, right? Which is it is literally one of the most precious gifts that Mary Kay has given me, is the ability to not always agree, but to come together and have that communication where we can work through things and come out stronger on the other hand. I used to be like a people pleaser. I used to be a perfectionist. I mean, we're still working through that, right? So let's just calm down. I'm still doing that. But perfectionist, people pleaser, codependent, all the things, just because of my big T and little T childhood, right? But I think one of the best things that's come out of this is for me, is being able to look at myself and self-inspection, and really grow myself, and grow other people along with me. So, all right, you guys. So I am going to tell you guys my Cracker Jack eye story. I'm going to be super quick. So basically, all those things almost stopped me from doing Mary Kay. So I had the worst skin in the world. I have eczema, I have rosacea, I had adult acne, I had cystic acne. I basically had every kind of anything that was wrong with skin I had, and it was really tough for me. And so I went to a Mary Kay thing very begrudgingly. I was like, it's for old people. Like, no thanks. Like, I'm gonna hate it. Whatever. I ended up loving the stuff. Bought $300 worth of stuff. Loved it, used it for over a week. My skin never felt so good. I loved it. And so instead of like paying full price, I just started to get my own products at 50% off. I was a closet Mary Kay person. I didn't want anyone to know I did it. And the reason for that, you guys, and why I almost didn't do it, was because I am afraid of failure. I was a perfectionist, like I said, a people pleaser. I didn't want to, my stepmom was like, basically, she said it was like, she was awful about it. She was just not kind to me. And that was really tough, because I am a people pleaser. But my dad was an entrepreneur. So that helped me, kind of get through that. But basically I was, I almost didn't do it. And I can tell you that it was a hard decision, but at the end, I was nervous. I was worried. I was really afraid of failure. But at the end of the day, I loved the products. And I was like, worst case scenario, I get the product to 50% off. That's worst case, right? And best case scenario, I make a little extra money. We pay down our debt. We had gotten married, bought a house, and bought a car all within 6 months. Not a good financial plan. I don't recommend it to anyone. But we were drowning in debt, and we were living paycheck to paycheck, and I had 5 jobs. And so I was working sun up to sundown. My husband was too. And we were just like literally paycheck to paycheck, and we were house poor. So it was really tough. It was really, really a tough situation. And I remember just being like, how is this my life? Like, I graduated cum laude. I went to the best schools. I studied. I did everything I was supposed to do. I was the best teacher I could be. I tried everything. I was like the best at everything I did. And I still couldn't make the money I needed to have the lifestyle I needed. And Mary Kay was really the last thing on my list. I had my master's in education. I didn't think I'd be selling lipsticks out of my car, right? Which obviously we do more than that. But the point is that I use every part of my education for my job now because I wear many hats. And what is so awesome about Mary Kay is the flexibility. It's the self-growth and flexibility. So those are the two things that I love most. So I almost stopped because I was very immature. I lacked self-confidence. I didn't know my worth. I was a people pleaser, codependent, perfectionist, like you name it, I had it, just because of my childhood. But the people, like Ashley said, that surrounded me were just like excellent people. The money was awesome. I was selling, and you get 50% of everything you sell. So I was making money just for my friends and family buying stuff for me because my face cleared up. And they're like, "What are you using?" And I was like, "Oh." I actually didn't want to tell them. I was like, "Oh, it's Mary Kay." And they were like, "Oh my God, well, we want to try it." So my consultant was getting all the money. And I was like, "Wait a second. Why don't I get the money?" Right. So I was just making like an extra 100, 200, 300, sometimes $500 a month. And I was psyched because that makes a difference. So the average household, if you get a $500 bill, actually can bankrupt you. And that is so scary, you guys. And now with us going into inflation and a recession, having a backup plan, having a plan B, this was my plan like Z, really, not Z, but like probably like E. And it became my plan A when I got pregnant with twins. So when I got pregnant with twins, it, like Ashley, I went through infertility. It was really a tough thing. And I just couldn't imagine like, giving my kids to daycare and then going to take care of other people's kids. Like that just didn't sit well with me. And I won't get into it, but I will just tell you that the biggest infrastructure problem that America has is childcare, is daycare, is how little options we have if we don't have family. And I certainly did not have family or friends that could, babysit or, be with my kids. And I had twins. So it was like a bit, it's a big thing. And then 18 months later, hello, my son came along. So I had 3 under 2. And I wouldn't change a thing. I love my family. They're my world. But I was able in 4 months to go from just a regular consultant all the way up to an executive and then a senior executive in Mary Kay. So I'm the top 1% of the company, which, I mean, hello, that's super exciting to say. Earned 5 cars throughout my tenure. I know Ashley's earned like 3 or 4 as well. And not having a car payment is huge, you guys. That is $500 in my pocket every month that I can put towards anything. And that's a big deal because there you go. That's the bill, right? And the flexibility. I mean, I look at my family and I say this all the time, but like, I don't know how either single moms do it. I don't know how they do it. And I don't know how even double working parents do it because it is so hard. And just looking at the schedule coming up for the end of school year, everything's in the day. Everything's during the day. And I don't want to have to miss out because you only get a very finite amount of time with your kids. They say it's like less than 12 years. And I want to be there for my kids during this time because when they become tweens and teens and adults, like I'm not going to see them as much. So this is like my time with them. So I'm able to flexibly, excuse me, do that. So anyway, I'm going to add Ashley back. And who has questions? Anyone have questions for us about what it is? Because if not, we'll go over some common questions, and then we're going to be done.
Yeah, let us know if you have any questions at all. We're like open books about everything.
Yeah, we are. As I'm choking over here. Yeah, but we want to keep this short and sweet, you guys. We want to answer your questions, but this is what I'll tell you. If you're scared, if you're nervous, that's a good thing. Okay? Because that means that you're excited and you're also nervous that you're going to fail or that it's not going to work or whatever. But this is what I want to say to you. What is the worst thing that could happen? You're not going to die. You're not going to be like, on a desert island. You're not going to have food. Like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, what's the worst thing that could happen? Worst case scenario.
Into a cult either.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, you get 50% off your products for you, yourself. Sorry, yourself, your partner, your kids, your aunts, uncles, presents. Everyone gets Mary Kay from me. Christmas, Easter, holidays, birthdays, baby showers, like everything. We have everything for anyone. Which is awesome. So who are we looking for? Who are the women we're looking for? So maybe this isn't for you. You're like, I would never in a million years, but maybe you know someone that this would be good for. Okay. So we're looking for people that are busy. I know that sounds weird, but ask the busiest person to get something done, and they're the first person to get it done, right? We're looking for people that are decision makers that can like decide they want to do it. We're looking for a person who's family oriented, okay? Because we are a big family. We're looking for people that have more month than money, okay? We're looking for people that are not the sales type, because we don't want people that are salesy or like cringy, right? We want people that are going to genuinely share the products and the opportunity because they genuinely care about it and love it, okay? And we're looking for women that, you know, don't necessarily even know a lot of people, because we're going to teach you how to meet people and everything like that. So it is $30 to start. You get $70 worth of stuff. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, my word is paw, like a dog paw. I know, random, but I wanted it to be like super weird. But $30 gets you $70 in stuff. You get a free website for an entire year. Amazing. Because you really get a whole year to decide if you want to do it or not, right? Because you can put it on the back burner, you can put it on the front burner, the side burner, the middle burner, you know, you can like turn the heat down, you can turn it up. It's all up to you. And you also get a way of processing credit cards. So those two things kind of go hand in hand. That's what you get for the $30 kit. And then there is a $90 kit, right? Or $130 kit, and you get like all the samples and catalogs and everything like that as well. I mean, I don't think you necessarily need that either. So yeah, so that's who we're looking for. That's what we love to work with women who want more, who want to earn a little extra money on the toilet. Is that what my joke? Because literally, like, you can earn money just from your smartphone. This is literally all you need. It doesn't have to be Apple, but this is all you need to do this business. Okay. So, and most people have a phone, right? And it's a tax deduction, you guys. The tax deductions are awesome. I just did my taxes and it was very amazing to do that. But yeah, so all you need is your phone and a willingness to say, like, why not? Like, what's the worst that could happen? So anyway, you guys, with that, Ashley, do you have anything to add? Do you want to say anything else? And we'll get out of here.
No, I don't think so. I think you said it all.
That always happens, right? I'm the talker. So, all right, you guys, have a wonderful night. Thanks for tuning in. Tell your consultant the 2 words. Mine was paw. And Ashley's was, well, you have to watch hers, make sure you know hers. And so tell your consultant the 2 words, and you get from us a gift card, okay? Or Hydrogel Eye Patches from us, or you can get a pair of faux leather earrings. They're so cute. I have flowers on now, but I'm obsessed with those earrings as well. So let us know the 2 words, and you get to pick a prize. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful night.